Band ever since I was a young kid. I was a fan of the Monkees, in fact, and I had a TV series that I was fanatical about. And, you know, I went through school, and my parents really didn't want me to join a band and so on. I got out of school and got a guitar and started playing, but it wasn't until I was about 20 that I actually found the right combination, or somebody I thought would be able to work with me. And that was George, through Malcolm McLaren. I found George in a nightclub playing, DJing.
He was DJing?
He was DJing, yeah, playing things like Sugar Sugar by the Archies, and nostalgic things like that.
Yes, great.
I took a year sabbatical because I got very cynical. And I decided I wanted to get back into music. And it was really weird because I thought, I'm not going to go out and look for a band, I'm just going to sit and wait and somebody's going to phone me up. And they did. And George phoned me up. And this voice on the telephone, like 100 miles an hour, he went, hello, you're John Moss, aren't you? Well, you know a friend of mine anyway. I was in Bow Wow, but they said I was in the so I said, look, hold on a minute, where and when? And eventually, about 3 weeks later, he phoned me back, and I went down to the rehearsal studio. And he was together with Mikey. And it was very interesting, because I never met anybody like George before. He was fully made up, but he was really nice. He put out his hand, he shook my hand, it was very pleasant. And there wasn't really a band, there was there. There was sort of one song, which was really miserable, right?
There was a guy, we had another guitarist called John.
He approached George, and although George approached me, it was more, I mean, it was my decision, really, because there was no band there.
So who picked the name Culture Club?
George did. George.
Well, actually,
I sort of mentioned to him that I liked the idea of a club.
Yeah.
And he was a nightclub personality.
What George does is he takes various things that you say to him and he'll put them together. Because I was talking about culture. I was saying, you know, Mike is black, I'm Jewish, you know, you're Irish, blah, 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 club, culture. And we had club, and suddenly he said Culture Club. Originally it was going to be the Caravan Club and the Can't Wait Club. And then it came round to a Culture Club.
When it comes to the earning power of the band, I believe the earnings are split equally between each of the members.
The worst thing to happen to a band is if they do become successful and earn a lot of money, start arguing about money. And it's very unfair, which happens in some other bands, where you've got one guy who's making all the money and the other guys aren't, because that's suggesting that the other people aren't important. There's one band in particular where one guy's making all the money, and really the sound of the band was given by all three members. Oops, what a giveaway. You know, but with us, and everybody's very happy about that, and it means that whatever one person does, it's going to benefit everybody else. And I think that's why we're still here, even though we haven't been here very long.
It's a basis for staying together.